I love seeing the world through a lens. I feel like it's a little bit of an escape for me to understand and think about spaces, about people, about the world. ReOrient is a self-portraiture project that is situated here in the Customs House. It's a 12-month residency period that I've been working in the Immigration Museum, looking at the collection, and ReOrient is literally me reorienting myself within the building, climbing walls, lying on the floor, thinking about the experiences people had within the building when it was first created. I think the main theme for me has been cultural identity. So I'm a mixed identity. My mum's Chinese Malaysian and my dad's Italian Australian. And I have to say that I've probably been quite interested in that sort of field of cross-cultural identity, belonging, otherness, probably since I was about 16 or 17. There was a point in my photographic career recently that I realised I couldn't use a model for some of the fine art work that I'm trying to do because of the issues around it, and I actually had to use myself. And it's really important because what I realised was I specifically, on the surface, represent otherness. And so by claiming my cultural difference and the way I looked in my images, other people who had similar backgrounds really identified with it and really connected with the work. For me, it really is quite addictive. I go a little bit nuts if I don't take photos regularly, and I think it is one of the sort of truest creative expressions for myself. I feel really comfortable with a camera in my hand. For this particular project, having the time to sit in the space and understand the architecture and the power of the architecture has been really important. There's really famous photographer Carrie Mae Weems, who talks about architecture being this incredible power of who can belong or not belong in a space. And you just have to look at the metrics here, the ratios. We are so small in these towering buildings, and there's a reason why and a rationale behind those architects of why they've done that. So that's really important to convey, but also to trying to work out how we can change that. How can we think about these spaces as photographers, as artists, to convey different messages and get us to notice the small details that you wouldn't normally notice. And I think I try and do that across all my works and all my photographs.